We have to find him before they do.
Shouldn't we try to find out who the hero is?
Okay, Ross.
Or the villain
Okay,
of
Ross.
this game?
Alright, Ross.
Since the syntax are here.
Ross, no, go back. A few frames. Theo Jeremy? Ross, you know exactly what you're doing with this character, I swear to God. But anyways, hello everybody and welcome back to Rabbit Hole. Game Over's pilot just came out a few days ago, actually. I'm actually really excited for it. If they bring actual IPs into the mix, I think it's going to be a little bit confusing. I think it's going to cost a lot of money, but I also think it would be kind of banger. Unless they have a already pre-existing fandom, and then they're cooked. They're over. I'm so sorry. Also, wait, did I... One sec. I think I shut off the, Yeah, I shut off the, sounds. Little sound effects. But I liked it. The animation's super smooth. I love the art style. While I was watching it, I couldn't help but notice they have, like, a very, I guess, distinct design sheet, if you could call it that. Like, their outline, like, everything's flat colors, mostly, unless they're in, like, a special shot, long story short. But also, all their outlines have a very sharp point. And by that I mean it's super angular, but the insides are all carved out to be rounder. And I think that's a really cute little style choice. I think it really like sets it apart from all the other glitch IPs and other IPs, just in general, just other animation IPs. I just think it's cool. Okay, I love like studying other, I guess you could say, design rules, if that makes any sense. You know, The Simpsons. They can't be like, there's some rules in The Simpsons where you can't draw them like evil or whatever, or else they're evil. And that's just not allowed. Apparently Homer can't like be drawn with like a smile or whatever. I forget what it was, but long story short, there's like rules that Simpsons can only be drawn in for how they can be drawn. You know what I mean? I think it's cool. Okay, I'm just saying. But yeah, no, I like randomly studying art styles and seeing if I can replicate them. Am I gonna do one for Gameoverse? I'll see. I'll look into it. Maybe when they release episode 2. I'm like a little bit busy at the moment with other little projects. Oop. Huge. But yeah, I don't know. I like the pilot too. I think it kept my attention throughout the entire thing. Mainly, also spoilers, by the way. I'm gonna yap about it, but like, you know, if you haven't watched Gameoverse, like, it's 30 minutes. Come on, it's free on YouTube and it's 30 minutes. Go watch for Gameoverse. Maybe return to the video. Actually, don't even return to the video. Legitimately, I am telling you right now, you should watch the pilot. And if you want to return to the video, that's literally of your own accord. Legitimately. But anyways, yeah. So long story short, Gameoverse is a little series released by Glitch Productions, creators of things like Sorry, I keep calling it Tadic. But then I realized, like, I don't know, maybe normies don't know what Tadic is, so I'm just gonna call it The Amazing Digital Circus instead. Murder Drones. What was the other one? Gaslight District, which looks pretty cool, but they never released like a second episode of that. Knights of Guinevere. You know, the little in the animation studio that's kind of just like taking over the world at the moment. They're kind of crazy with it. I'm not gonna lie. Huge. Do I even want to go back? I don't want to go back. Let me in. Come on, you can do it. Yeah. But yeah, no, they've been taking over, man. They got like cool animators like Kevin Temer, one of my favorite. He was my favorite animator, or 3D animator, before he went into Glitch Productions. By the way, like I was watching his stuff back when he released What's the Matter. Oop, one sec. There's a lot of oop moments right now. I'm ooping it. You know what I mean? But yeah. Now, I've watched his stuff back when he was just, posting stuff like, the Backstreet, or the Trash Street Boys. What's the Matter, Martha? Yeah, I remember his old stuff, don't get me wrong. I remember his, like, Muppets and office workers talking about, like, having an existential crisis. I remember that, Kevin Temer. I remember your, 2D to, 2.5? No, not even 2.5, dude. It was, like, a 3D rendition of the Timmy Turner turnaround. Which is, you know, kind of difficult because he is literally 2D, but it was in a 3D rendition, and it was really good. Long story short, I like Kevin Temer a lot, and I respect him so very much. Enemies drop more coin, but I summon the Wrath of God. Stop summoning the Wrath of God. I don't want the Wrath of... Yeah, oh my god, no. Come on, let's go. Let's keep going. Huh. Yeah, long story short, I've been looking at his stuff for a while now. I like his stuff. I appreciate it. And now that he's in like a popular IP, I can bring him up in conversation. Like, okay, if you have a favorite artist, but like nobody knows them, it's like super awkward to bring them up. Like if I said, hey guys, you know Gobu, the Yume Neki animator. First of all, you're banking on your friends knowing what Yume Neki is. And if you don't know, then I'm so sorry. Like you are the friends in this scenario that don't know what Yume Neki is. Long story short, dialogueless exploration simulator. That's very old and has a very rich story. That's all I'm saying. If you want to play it, go play it on your own, because it is amazing what you can do with like zero dialogue and just movement and interactions. Okay? I want that. I want that. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Mine. Hehehe. I'm gonna use this for the rest of the run. Yummy, yummy rocket launcher. But, you know, it's like saying, hey, do you know Gobu, the Yume Nikki animator? And then everyone's like, what the heck is he talking about, man? What's he saying? And I'm like, don't you know he's like a really niche animator? Or they're a really niche animator, I don't know their gender. That like does animations strictly for the game series Yume Nikki. And they're like, oh, well, what is Yume Nikki, man? What does that even mean? And I'll say it means dream diary, and they'll be like, how did you, oh, is that like Japanese? So cool. And then they're gonna like focus on the fact that it's Japanese, other than the fact that the media I'm trying to talk about is pretty great. And I'm like, okay, oh yes, Japanese, I see. You know what I mean? Like whenever you mention like any kind of topic that's a little bit more easily relatable, they harp on that because it's easily relatable, because they want something that's familiar to them and don't want to like talk about something that isn't. And it makes sense. That makes sense. Of course it makes sense. Why would you want to like talk about something that like you are unfamiliar with at all? Why did I shoot that? That's crazy. That's a crazy shot. Hits literally nothing. I bombed a Fiscus or whatever. Come on, come on, come on. Huge. But yeah, no, nobody wants to like interact with new pieces of media anymore because they take too long to complete, and everyone has such a short attention span that they can't do it. Including myself, by the way. I'm not. Like, I'm a little bit of a hypocrite. But, at the very least, I'm willing to admit it. You know what I mean? At least. Ain't no way. Ain't no way you tackle me like that. Ain't no way. I'm not accepting that. Next time you cook, okay? Next time. But anyways, yeah. I don't know. Whatever. Just get rid of the rocket launcher. I mean, I was complaining about this gun before, but I kind of like it. I know I was, like, literally complaining about it, like, literally last episode, but, like, it's kind of nice. It's kind of sweet. I'm a fan. Okay, I'm a fan. I'm playing it safe today. Not so safe as, like... There it is. Yeah. I'm doing the melees early, okay? I'm doing the melees early this time because I realized that, like, the timing's a little bit jacked up. And by that I mean it always has been this time, but I've been playing so many other characters that I haven't realized. You know what I mean? Hit me. Ain't no way. I'll bounce on you. Hey, how you doing? What? Stop! You're messing up my speed run! How am I gonna get the achievement? I mean, on the upside, this is like the most clear that I've ever seen this text box at all. Right? Is there a way I can skip this so that I can just like try and get the achievement? It kind of kills my mood. Like, it was nice the first like 2 times, and then it happened like 18 times, and then I was like, okay, fair enough. Can it just, like, not appear for the next 10 times after you get it? Can that be, like, a condition? So then I don't, like, muck up all my runs? Insane timing! You might be the best to ever do it, legitimately. But yeah. Oh, what was the yapping about? Sorry, I, like, forgot, like, maybe everything in the past 5 minutes because of Yomi messing up my speedrun, or whatever. I literally hit you. You have been hit. Do not deny it. Come on. That's alright, 2 HP. Ain't no way! We're good, we're good. Don't hit me, don't you dare, don't you dare! Give me that HP, give me the heart, give me the heart. Why am I empty? Me when I'm a gas tank in America? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, oh, he's back. Oh, he's so back. Oh, he's so back. It's been so long since I've been meaning to, like, make one of those. Oh, it feels so good. Legitimately, it feels like the best thing in the world. But anyways. Can I beat this at 1 HP? Probably. I believe it. I can do it. I can do it. Yeah, I can do it. Not with that damage. Nah, he can do it. I believe in him. One, two, here. Out. No! I tried to dash out, but I was too slow. By that, I mean there was too much end lag. I don't know how you dodge a double, I'm gonna be honest. But anyways. Wait, no. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. One more. Probably. Or maybe like 16. But anyways. What was I upping about? I got a deal for you. Your weapons are randomized, everyone. Ah, whatever, just do it. Just do it to me. Just do it to me. I like weapons that are randomized. I can roll with the punches as they come. Alright? I'm a different type of beast. We can do it. You know, I've always, like, kind of felt like I've never really had, like, a set art style. More so, I kind of just, infinitely adapt, if that makes any sense. I'm not a Maharaga, chill. But, like, long story short, I always feel like... I don't know, I always feel like I try to choose the best art style for the best given situation, which for most people it's kind of like, you can't do that, that's like literally impossible, and I'm like, nah, but like, what if you're better though, you know what I mean? Like, what if you, instead of, I guess, sticking to one way of thinking, you use every single way of thinking, you know what I mean? I know. Close, but no cigar. I don't know. A lot of people, or actually no, not a lot of people, but a few people have called me like a jack of trades. Jack of all trades, and like a master of none, but I'm like, nah, I think I can master all of them if I like try my hardest, you know what I mean? Eventually. Get out of here, Magnolia. I didn't pick up the damage up. Ah! But anyways. I don't know, I feel like I'm like a chronic learner, you know what I mean? Someone who like just wants to learn. Instead of like someone who is like completely stagnant and wants to only think one way. That's kind of like, I don't want to say that's the reason I don't really have an art style, but that I do believe, I don't know, it also just feels kind of nice, like not sticking to one thing, you know what I mean? I am a little bit scatterbrained, I'm not gonna deny that. You literally saw like a few days ago, or maybe last week, like an episode where I split my brain in two, and then use those two sides of my brain like to talk to each other. Okay, I know I'm scatterbrained. I know for a fact that I'm scatterbrained. Legitimately. I'm not gonna deny that. But like, I don't know. Maybe I'm like the realest person of all time. You know what I mean? Oh. I kind of feel like the realest person of all time. Oh. Like the least static individual in the world. Legitimately. I might be. Or maybe I'm cocky. See, that's what I'm talking about. He's fighting back. He's fighting back against himself for no reason, even though he just tried to make a point against that. Nope. He just tried to make an ad. Or yes, I just tried to make like an adverse way of thinking, or I guess a devil's advocate of the current thought I am. Who does that? Literally, who does that? I've never met anyone who does that, unless they're me. Then it's like, oh, okay, it's just them, you know what I mean? It's just Naishi. It just is. It simply is. Also, did they buff the cards, or am I just getting really lucky? Why is it 6? I thought it was like 2 damage. Huge. Gimme. Ah, whatever, just keep going. I don't care. I could get some HP, I could get some damage. I can't get the damage, I already got the damage. But... ain't no way, that was like... I mean, I guess I should have just like continued over. You know what I mean? Continued jumping over them, but like, oh, whatever. Long story short, I got hit there. That's okay. That's alright. We're okay. But yeah. One sec, I'm focusing. Yeah, no, I feel like I feel like I'm a guy who just adapts, who just plays with the hand he's given. You know what I mean? That doesn't make me like a better person, by the way, or like at all, or like a more impressive person at all. It just makes me someone who's like more willing to roll with the punches than to like, you know, only stay to one way of thinking. Which is also why I can't understand why people go only to one way of thinking. I got a bone? I got a... Oh. Huge. The scallywag. I don't know. Like, whenever I'm faced with like some kind of hardship, I'm a very solutions-oriented person. AKA, I think about solutions instead of crying, which for some reason is not very common. What the heck are you saying? I didn't even know you could talk! Is that upside down? Why are you speaking in... Okay, that was rude. I don't know what he said for the record. Is this like a... what do you call it? Is this a... Is this like one of those hidden languages in games that I have to like decipher and stuff? I don't know. Ah, whatever. I guess it's because if they did allow me to use that, or the beggar, well, I had infinite weapons technically, then I would get infinite money. So I guess that's sort of like failsafe. That's kind of cool. I didn't expect him to like start speaking in Windings, but like, okay. That's not what I wanted to launch. That's my money. That's my money, man. That's like literally all my funds. The last aid? I don't want that either. I'm gonna get stuck in a room with the last aid and the money gun. And then I'm just gonna like expend all my resources, including my HP. And it's gonna be a terrible time. Come on, you can do it. You can do it, Dusk. I believe in you. Honestly, I thought you were gonna appear on the other side, but you didn't. But you didn't. She proved me wrong. Come and get her. Nice. Where's my... Thank you. Thank you very much, Shredavius. I do appreciate it. I don't know, I'm not a very one-tracked mind person. I'm like the guy who like... More so. I'm like, I am the train. Alright, I am a multi-track individual, okay? Like, if I was a mixtape, I would be... I don't know anything about mixtapes, I'm gonna be honest. I was trying to make like some kind of like reference or joke, but like I'm not really a music guy at all. I'm the... Like, what am I gonna say? Steely Dan? Yeah, Steely Dan! I don't know. I'm not a music guy. The last piece of music I listened to was probably like a Hatsune Miku. One of the Hatsune Miku songs. So I'm not very music savvy, to be completely honest. Huge. Ain't no way. I thought I had a better weapon. I thought I had a better weapon instead of like these rabbits. I don't know, just use my HP, I don't care. Where does the train go? I don't know. I think it goes home, probably, if I had to guess. Insane dodge, apparently. Huge. But yeah, no, I don't know. I don't like being a stagnant person. I don't like thinking one way, one track mind. Personally. I'm not saying anyone who does is bad. I'm just saying I'm different. But anyways, that's gonna do it for this episode. Have a good morning, afternoon, and / or evening, and I hope you enjoy your day. See ya, see ya. Have a good one, okay? Bye-bye.